Got no tummy. Somebody asked me the other day how old I was. Oh, hi y'all. It's Gogiberry Terri. And I told them I'm 62 years young. And they're like, no way! And you're doing acrobatic yoga and you're hiking 2 to 6 miles a week and biking and had both hips replaced and 4 major brain surgeries. Wow, that's amazing. Anyway, that's a little brief scenario of my story. I might get into it later on, but right now, this is about how to juice oranges and grapefruits. Well, actually how to prep them, and I hand peel them. This is I've got 4 grapefruits and 6 oranges. And also have people asking me, well, if you're on a low budget, what do you juice? Well, watermelon. You get a lot of juice with watermelon. Let me show you all this watermelon. I got a 50-pound watermelon at the Cox farm. Look at that watermelon. Is that not huge or what? I could barely lift that thing. I could barely lift it. Oh, let me see if I can get the camera back where it goes. Oh, there we go. Okay. My Molly, stay out of the mangoes. I wanted to show y'all. I've got I juiced 4 mangoes last night, and I've done hand prepping juicing mangoes, how to get them ready for juicing. Mangoes, citrus, and lemons, lime, citrus, all my citrus, grapefruits, oranges, I buy at the Michoacana little Mexican market real close to my house. I ride my bicycle down there. Molly rides in the basket. It's so cute. We'll do a video maybe of that sometime. But like I said on one of my other videos, grapefruits, oranges, lemons, limes, thick-skinned mangoes, plus the deeps run the roots run real deep in the trees, and typically the bugs don't like them. None of the bugs like them, so they don't spray, because I use this to keep the mosquitoes off me. That's why I hand peel my citrus. See, peeling it. Well, I take these little peels off the grapefruits, the oranges, the lemons, the limes, and if you twist them, it brings all the oils to the surface, and I rub it all over me. I smell like a fruit. Oh well, I am a little fruity, but you know what? I'm a lovable fruity. So you rub that all over you, and lemons, orange, limes, all of it, and mosquitoes won't like you. And I also take it and put it all over my patio, because the little field mice were coming up on my patio eating my aloe veras. I had to bring them all inside because they were munching down on them, because when it gets real hot like this, they look for water, and aloe veras have a lot of water in them. So anyway, the oils are really great. I mean, I just rub it all over, especially when I'm going hiking or going to do my outdoor yoga or biking. And I'll rub it on Molly too, just so they don't bite her. And she smells kind of fruity too. But anyway, you hand peel these. I'm going to hand peel 4 grapefruits, and these are the best grapefruits. Oh my gosh, they're so juicy. And I've got a separate bowl that I'm going to do this over so that they don't drip all over me, because they're super juicy. And once I get them peeled, then I'll peel the oranges. See, I hand peel them because when you cut them, you lose some of the juice all over the place. This way you get all the juice right in there. But these are like 89 cents a pound, so that's super cheap. If you're on a low budget, that's super cheap. And their oranges, oh my word, they all got seeds. That's a good thing. And they're super sweet. Most of them are Texas. They're Texas fruits. If they're not Texas, they're Mexico. And like I said, you don't have to worry about them spraying. 2 reasons. They don't have the money to use all those sprays. And that's number 1. Number 2, sometimes if the oranges are they're not as loose, you can tell a loose orange by kind of squeezing it a little. And if they're real tight, that means they're really not ready to peel yet. So sometimes you have to get them started by biting them. But see, there's my orange peel. Same thing, I'll twist it off and I'll put it all over me. And just, you know, great mosquito repellent. You don't need to use all those stupid chemicals on your body. That destroys your cells. You know, our skin's the biggest cell on our body, and you want your skin to be pretty. Mine's pretty. Okay, so there's your oranges and your grapefruits. Now, to get the seeds out when I'm juicing it, it really doesn't matter if you get a few seeds in your juicer. You just don't want a lot. Apples and oranges have a tiny bit of cyanide in the seeds, so it's not a good thing to juice those. However, it's not going to kill you if you get a little bit, but I just usually, like when the orange gets like this, I split it open, and then I look for the seeds, and these seeds are huge in these oranges, so they just pop right out, and I just pop them out into the compost bowl. And I also will peel off this stringy stuff and get some of that gone, so you don't have that in your juice. And it doesn't matter. The juicer I use, the Haram juicer, gets a lot of juice out of it. Green Star, any of the augers, the single auger, the double augers, all of those juice them really well too. I like the Haram because it's a lot less parts to clean up, but you know, you guys have to, there's a lot of good juicers. I think I'm going to do a blender juicer, which one should I buy video, because I've had a bunch over the years. But this one, I just love it. It's just great. And if you wait until they have a sale, sometimes they'll put 25% off. That's $100 off. It's not bad. But I'm also going to talk about some of the other juicers that I've had on a low budget. I've done a couple of videos with low budget juicing blenders because I saved my Black & Decker. I think it was, well, it wasn't the first, but because I think I had a Jack LaLanne. Y'all remember Jack LaLanne back in the day? I hear he's got a lot better ones now, but oh man, that thing was a Hummer. Whew, it was it was a mess. But anyway, lots of parts to clean, and anyway, so it's just a matter of preference, really. Some people like the Green Star, some people like the Omega, some people like the Ninjas, and you know, I think I've had them all at one time or another, but I really, really, really like my Haram, and y'all might check it out. H-U-R-O-M. And I don't promote things typically. I'm not a promoter or brander or jingle person. I'm just raw, just me. I think this video is long enough. Anyway, you guys get the drift. Hand peel them, get the seeds out. You end up with a bunch of stuff like this to juice. I'm going to make a grapefruit, orange, mango juice. And I will come back with that topic on juicing. So you want to know how to juice cheap citrus? Watermelon. Great for low budget and makes lots of juice. Until next time, it's Gogiberry Terri out. Namaste. Shalom. Satnam. Peace. Happy trails. Till we meet again. Where did I put my clicker?